It's Monday the 18th of September 2023. I just wanted to share with you guys what's happened over the last week. We are absolutely shattered. We are heartbroken. On Wednesday, we lost Cooper, and many of you have been asking often, how are the boys, Blue and Cooper? As you know, we brought them with us from South Africa to Mauritius. We've been here 3 months. We've all settled in beautifully. And unfortunately, Anthony is currently in SA working, and he wasn't here when we lost Cooper. So I'm going to try and explain to all of you what's happened, because this is our lives and this is real and this is what we're currently going through. And I just wanted to share this with you, and also for it to be a tribute to him and the joy that he brought us. So I'll try and explain what started last Monday, and this is what I want to share with you. All right, so let's just talk about this morning. This poor little guy has not been well. We've already made one trip to the vet last month. He's been consistently losing weight, and currently in SA. So this morning when I woke up, he was not looking good. So we have a vet that's actually literally one road away. And Cammy and I popped him in the car, and she says it looks like he's got an intestinal infection. So we had to have injections, and they had to put him on a mini drip to rehydrate him. And she was worried about his liver. She didn't like how pale his gums were, and he's not been eating so well lately. And just like you can see, very lethargic, but today he had bloods taken, so he's a little bit flat. So we then raced off to the lab, took his bloods to the lab. I went and I bought him some yogurt and chicken livers, just to get him to eat, which he did. And by the time I'd walked out the shop, the lab had phoned, the vet had phoned. The lab had already processed his bloods. His kidneys are fine, his liver's fine. It is just intestinal infection that he has, and he's on antibiotics. And she said within the next few days he should be back to himself. So that was another typical day for us here. But I'm just glad Mr. Cooper is on the mend now, and we've managed to pin down what was actually wrong with him. So that makes me very happy. Yes, my boy. It was a big morning, but now you're going to get better. So on Wednesday evening, Cooper wasn't looking good. And I was actually on a call with my dad, and I said to him, I'm going to follow the vet's orders. He'd been on antibiotics and all his medication, and he was starting to eat. So I cooked up some nice chicken and scrambled eggs for him, and he actually ate really, really well. Oh, I'm so glad you're eating. So nicely, my boy. Then at about 11 o'clock at night, I was sitting out here just keeping an eye on him. And he got up and he walked to the door, looked at me, and he just fell over. And I screamed for Matthew and Cameron, please come and help me, he's not breathing. And I phoned a very dear friend of mine that I've met here, Jackie. I woke her up, pleading with her to please get me a number for a 24-hour vet, because my hours was closed. Matthew and Cameron were doing chest compressions and trying to resuscitate him. We got the pin for the vet in Granby, 24-hour vet, and we raced over there as quickly as we could. Matthew on the back seat with Cooper. Cooper was sick on him, so we thought, okay, he's gonna, stop breathing again. But sadly, once we arrived there, he stopped breathing. Matthew ran in with him straight through to the back, and they worked on him for 15 minutes. And then Matthew came out and said, "Mom, he didn't make it, he's gone." Following that, I spoke to our vet, and because of the intestinal infection that he had, his intestine had twisted, obviously on a fold. And she said that when this happens to dogs, it's very sudden and it's very quick, and if they don't get into surgery, it's fatal. So we are in the grieving process. I feel extremely sorry for Blue. He keeps looking for his brother. He's pining. We're feeling the loss, and as Anthony said, he brought us so much joy, and you can hear me saying to Cooper when I used to play with his rope, "Pull, are you a strong boy? Are you a strong boy? You strong." So this is for you, my boy. My Cooper, you were the most gentle soul with soft, sweet nature and beautiful doe eyes. The love and joy you brought to our family can never be replaced. Your brother Blue loved you so much and knew him. Your bond with him is something incredible. We love you, our Coopy Poops, and are devastated beyond what words can describe. I'm sorry, my love, but so grateful that we got to call you our baby for the short time that you were here. We love you, my boy. Rest well, my angel. Love, Dada, Mama, Mouse, and Cam. And of course, forever and always, your brother Blue. Cooper, you were such an important part of our family, and we will cherish all the sweet memories we had with you. And we love you, my boy, and we also want to thank everybody for their love and support and phone calls and messages, and we just wanted to share with everybody what our life has been like for the last week and our journey here in Mauritius. I know that we will make new special memories. We're going to take this time to grieve and heal, but we thought it was important to pay this tribute to Cooper and to also explain that this is what's happened in our lives and on our journey. I can't take away from what's happened. I can't put anything back. I can't change it. It is part of life, and we just need to heal and grow and move forward with this and just love each other. So I wanted to thank everybody for their love and support, and this has been very difficult to share, but I feel it's also important for us to share the good times of our lives as well as the extremely difficult and painful ones. So again, thank you everybody. I'll see you soon.